Hello and welcome to Grand Arena Championships. This is the Heathen 13. This is the final week and final round of Season 11. For this last opponent, I'll be facing EMP. So let's take a look at the matchup. Alright, a quick look at the hotbot. You can see that my opponent actually does have a significant amount of red on his side. So let's zoom in and see how we shape up. In terms of statistics, I have all of the advantage. Unfortunately, statistics only tell me what I've done in the past. You can see he has almost as many wins as I do, almost as many defends as I do, doesn't go undersize as often or clear as often as I do. You can see he has a 300,000 GP advantage over me and an advantage for top 80. I do have a slight advantage on top 65. I also have a Zeta advantage of about 14. But I only have a speed advantage of 1. And while I have a couple more G13s, he has a significant amount more G12s. I have more total 6-dot mods, but he has a couple more top-end speed mods than I do, while I have a couple more lower-end speed mods than he does. In terms of relics, we're very close. I have a few more total relic levels, but he has a couple more higher-end relics than I do. Let's take a look at his roster, see if anything jumps out. You can see he runs a 7-star negotiator in Fleet Arena, and just like me, he also has a malevolence. So I'm not going to find any advantage on ships. In fact, I think I'm a little disadvantaged. Looking at his G13 roster, you can see he has the usual cast of characters. The one thing that he has that sticks out to me is you can see Captain Han Solo there at Relic 3. You can see Hoda at Relic 3. You can see Lando and Rebel Officer Leia at Relic 3. And that does mean, yes, he does have Jedi Luke right here. But you can see while his 7 stars, he is still only gear 8. And I doubt he'll be a factor in the match. So let's go ahead and take a look at the board and see what he's left me and what I left him. Alright, as you can see, he's already attacked. We've got about 5 hours left in the attack window. He went straight through my top, took out my Vader squad, my new squad, and my crew all in one shot. And then, as you can see, I left him home 1 for defense. I wasn't sure if he was going to keep Negotiator or Malevolence, and I wanted my own to counter. Then down here, he got my bugs in 1, but he wasn't able to take out my Darth Revan, even with 2 tries. So he may be done. He may be stuck. In the back, I put Grievous and a Bosk team. I kept him on Mothma because there's a feat to use Baze and Chirrut on offense. So I kept them, hoping that maybe I could make that happen. The defense he left me, you could see a Resistance team there, a Darth Revan squad, but no relics, and a Gear 11 Malak, and then a Karth team. On the bottom here, a Grievous squad, where his B1 is relicked up, and he has Watt, but his Grievous is only Gear 12. And then a Rebel squad with CLS. So without further ado, we'll jump right into this CLS match. I'm going to use my Jedi Knight Revan, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so that is precisely why I started with Revan, is even if he were to get somebody down in that very first foray, my savior would proc and I wouldn't actually lose anybody. This lets me get rid of Chewbacca quickly, and now I'm going to come over and try and take out Han before he reses him, but I didn't take him out before he reses him, so let's get rid of Chewie again. And now let's go after Cholo. And let's spread the buffs. Steal some more. And now old Ben is taunting. Let's heal up a little bit. Take out 2 for 1. I love that. Let's see if we can get Han out of here. Yes. We're not going to get very good banners because I'm low on health on a lot of people. Let's call, I guess, Yoda. So 57, a lot of dropped banners there, but a one-shot all the same. Alright, this next match against Grievous, I'm going to go with my Palpatine squad, but I don't have a good fifth for them. I did not keep my Bastila. I put her with Revan, which turned out to be a good choice because he's gotten a hold, or two. So I think I'm going to put Maul here. Thought process there is he does daze. That doesn't really do anything for me because I'm not preventing counterattacks, but at least it puts another debuff out on the field. And while I could have gone with Tarkin because he also puts out debuffs, he's just so slow and squishy for me that I think he would just die really quickly. So we're gonna go with Maul, and we'll see how that goes. So here's the concern, is that I don't have those early debuffs out there on the field to get my turn meter going, and he's just going to kind of go to town. So I may have to shift here and bring in a real team, because it looks like this is not working. Although we shall see, we still have time. We really don't have any more time. Well, this was unfortunate. That Bastila really is the engine to make this team work. But we will keep going and not attack, not forfeit until that happens. Alright, well, let's forfeit if I get a chance, or not. Otherwise, turn meter loaded Grievous. Turn meter loaded Grievous. Oh well. Well, I knew that had a chance of failing, and wanted to give it a shot anyway. Alright, so I've decided to be extremely foolish, all for a dumb feat. I want to get the feat where you have to win with Luminara and Eth Koth and Kit Fisto, and so I'm saving my gas to pair with them, because I know he'll be able to solo one of the other teams, essentially. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this squad here, where I'm going to go shock in all the clones. I'll pull Ahsoka off of my Padme team to go with gas, and we're going to see if we can do it with this. As long as I can get Watt down, even if I lose, I have my Night Sisters that can come back and try and clean up. So we shall see. And if I'm, you know, it could be that I just get lucky and they make super clones and I win that way anyway. So we'll see. We will not be taunting. And we'll just be giving this to Rex, so that was dumb. Not taunting, and now he's back taunting. So we're going to see. Get rid of taunt. And go back to Rex again. Get our tenacity up again, not taunting, because if somebody goes down I don't want it to be fives. Let's see if I can get rid of Watt. Probably not. We're going to kill Magna on we're going to kill Magna with counterattacks here in a second. I still have not gotten attacked with Park Trooper yet. It's crazy. Alright, so there's Magna, so he's out of the way. Now we'll work on Watt to get him. Okay, so now this is good. Even if I lose, I can come back and still clean up with my Night Sisters with no issues. There's Shock gone. So I mean, the whole thing is pretty stupid. I could have just taken in my gas the whole time, right from the get-go, and won, but I really wanted to save gas so I could do that that other feat. Probably end up losing as many banners on these two battles as it's gonna net me in those in that feat, but oh well. Alright, let's take a look at what he has in the bag. Like I said, I think it's bounty hunters and geos, otherwise I may be screwed here. Oh, no, that's what it is. Bounty hunters and geos. Alright, let's figure out what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. So I'm back and I have a plan. The hard part right now for me is figuring out how to accomplish my plan and still get 2 undersized wins. So we're gonna do our best to do that, and also try and get a full clear and win. So we shall see. So we're gonna start with this resistance squad up top, and for that I'm actually taking my Mon Mothma team. Again, there's a feat right now to get a battle done with Baze and Sharut, and unfortunately I haven't really worked on this team a ton, but I have Mon Mothma's 2 Zetas, and I'm hoping just to blitz them down with lots and lots of paper cuts. So we shall see if this actually works. We'll go ahead, and I'm not even sure who the heaviest hitter is that I should be going after, but we'll start on resistance target, I guess. No, we won't, because Poe is already, and Finn, they're both already taunting. Let's go ahead and summon a little extra unit there. So what I've found, I've only used this team a couple times on offense. They basically just, again, cut you down little by little by little. It's like paper cuts. And I don't want to do that, because that is the revive. We'll save that. Just call the assist and keep going after it. I do eventually, I'm sure, someday need to get Pow and the Hoth Bro together so that they can come in here and really make this team hum. That's the key, is all that turn meter, so the other team really doesn't get a attack. But even with this setup, they do so many attacks that they usually can get whoever down we need to, unless it's somebody who's really tanky, in which case it does become really hard. Not gonna get full banners, but got the feat done, so that's I'm happy with that. All right, this next one is maybe the most sketchy that we're gonna try. We're gonna attempt to go through this Darth Revan squad, and I'm gonna use Padme, but I'm gonna take off Ahsoka because I need her to go with gas. So we're gonna try and 4-man this, and I don't know if that's a good idea, but I outgear his Darth Revan team by quite a bit, and there is no tank other than Malik, so I'm not too worried about not having the dispels. So we'll see if I made a huge mistake here or not. We shall see. So I'll do that from the get-go. Maybe I should have saved that. Maybe I should have saved all that. No, that's terrible. Look at all of that shock and whatnot. Let's dispel. Get some. Oh, already lost C-3PO. Let's see if we can get rid of Bastila. Good. Next. Oh, wow. And that is why you don't underestimate this team. So we are going to basically have to have gas essentially solo this while I try and get the other feet together. Shouldn't have taken them lightly. Well, live and learn. Live and learn. If I'm not careful, I'm going to mess around and lose this completely. So let's go ahead and take gas, but I have this special gas team. And this special gas team is going to have Ahsoka on it. And here are the other 3 useless Jedi I'm bringing in to get the feat done. And I'm basically banking on my Relic 7 Skywalker killing all 3 of these guys off, and my Ahsoka allows it so that at least she can't die until he kneels down. But hopefully with between Ahsoka and wow, already that did a number on him already. I'm honestly pretty surprised at how well they've done so far, but I'm confident that my gas will be able to take them out. Let's just get rid of Darth Revan before he gets another turn. And then we'll take out HK, as long as he didn't get another big hit. So, like I said, gas is going to solo it, essentially. Not great banners. I'm not doing well on any of these, but yeah. Alright, that leaves me a little conflicted. I really only have a couple decent teams left. I do have my CLS, which is going to be used in the back against bugs. And then I also have my JTR, which is going to be used in the back against the Bosk team. So my other decent team I have here is Night Sisters. So I will go ahead and throw Night Sisters at this cart squad. I don't know if that's an actual counter or not, but it's what I got. Mission is the weakest by far, so we'll come on in and see if we can't get her out early. Hopefully the plague will take her out. And my DACA is now Relic 3, so I'm not really worried about any of these guys being able to do enough damage to kill her. And this is the one I should have undersized. Right, so Plague is taking people out. I originally kept my Night Sisters on offense, specifically to try and go against Grievous, but then he had Watt with Grievous, and that is just too scary for me. I'm not confident that I could get Watt out quick enough before he got the weapons tech out. And once the weapon tech is out, then that weapons tech makes it so you don't get revived. So I chickened out on that. Oh, I should have healed. Not that it matters. They are all full health. They're just losing protection. So looks like a 56. Yeah. So that worked. All right. Probably Negotiator in the back, my guess. Oh, no. Well. Neither one of them are 7 stars, so I'm going to lose the same amount of banners anyway, and I actually feel more confident using my Malevolence. So we will leave that last spot open. Again, if I fail, it doesn't actually matter. I just need to full clear and I win. And in the meantime, I can always go back and use my Negotiator if I have to. So. That should get the spy out of there. Work on Sunpack, and finally Soldier. And there we go. They didn't even have to call in a reinforcement. The 61. That is a fine result for me. That really is a surprise, him having both and not using either. Alright, so I just need one more undersized squad, and I'm going to do that here against these Geos. I'll leave my R2 off, and we will see if we can get this done. So, we stun the Brood Alpha. Switch stance to get tenacity down from Chewie on the Brute and hopefully get buff immunity here. Yep, perfect. And next I will find Poggle and work on Poggle so he cannot unstun the Brood. And I will work on the Brood. Let's see if we can get ability blocks. Very nice. And let's finish the Alpha up. Oh, I should have taunted there. That was stupid. There we go. And now let's go after Spy. And soldier. There we go. Last is that. Finished that up and finished my undersize feats up as well. Alright, finally, JTR with the bros, but let's bring in Finn instead of Scav Ray. Just a little extra healing. He's a little tankier, less likely to get hurt. So let's wiggle and wave, and then let's go after the Boba Fett right from the get-go. He's the one that can hurt us. The other ones can do some damage, but Boba Fett's the one that can actually delete us. There's one kill. Oh, got the stun off. And there it happened. And there it happened again. Ooh, will I not get this down? That would be tragic. I need JTR to come back out of being stunned here. And the problem is that I am not going to clear. Wow. That went so wrong. Okay, I really have to think about what I want to take against them, because I have not had that fail for so long, and I spent so much other time messing around. I don't have a ton of viable options. I have Nest. I have a... Wow, yeah, I don't think I can get him down. I've got Ewoks. Got a whole lot of garbage. I could try troopers, but they already are turn meter loaded. Let's try troopers, I guess. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. They're already turn meter loaded. And so I'm not gonna go first. I'm not gonna get the turn meter train going. I'm just gonna lose somebody off the bat. Who's their squishiest? I'm guessing it's Greedo. Oh, there he goes. If I can just get a couple down at this point, I'll be happy. Heck, if I can get one down. There's one. Let's death mark Boba. So then he doesn't come back. Saving my grenade for when boss taunts, that I can then bring that back. Alright, so far so good. This is apparently going to work, even though I don't deserve it. Death mark him. Maybe this will not work. I think I'm still gonna lose. Dengar and boss together. Oh, it didn't even, yeah, it's got its contract up. Well, maybe my Nest can come in and I can throw together a little ragtag team to get this done. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. Oh well. Well, they did way better than I anticipated, so, you know, still happy, I guess. All right. So let's finish these guys off. Let's take Kira, who is just trash for me. And take Nest. And why don't we just throw a couple other people in there for good measure? Bears? Sure. I've already got my last undersized feat done. I don't need that done. Kira will definitely die. But maybe everybody else will be enough to be able to get this down. frankly, I'm not even sure how I should be playing this. This is not a real team. It's just literally thrown together characters with Nest to hopefully make this happen. I hope I have enough DPS to get boss down. And having my own Zeta Bears in there pretty much guarantees that the key players aren't going to die. I fully expected Bears to die from the get-go. Burning on the field. Dengar is already stealth, so it doesn't make any point to try and do the stealth with R2-D2. If this doesn't work, I'll bring in Bounty Hunters, Aura, and Mando and see if I can get a disintegrate. But it seems like it's going to work fine. Alright, so this is going to work. I will get the full clear. Super duper messy. It's going to heal up. Super messy, terrible, terrible banners all around. Really, it could have been so much cleaner, but I was going for all those feats and ended up paying the price for it. But again, this is the last week, last round. I'm literally just trying to get all the feats I can, get the clear, get the win, and you know, have a little fun in the process. Definitely got surprised by a couple of his teams faster than I thought, or hitting harder than I thought they would. This Dengar is just as tanky as that boss was, I swear. Alright, 24. Fantastic. Not fantastic, but a win. Alright, so that is it for the season. This final round is done, 1823 to 1388. I do not expect him to come back and clear my Darth Revan, so I'm calling it there. Thank you very much, EMP, for the match. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in about a week for next season. Till then.